Now to save big and get a 2-year price lock guarantee, plus free standard installation. So what are you waiting for? Get Usenet and buy.
You know,
Call 1-800-724-8696.
I wasn't
Be sure to ask about
planning
phone service too. Call 1-800
on doing another video about Roasted Studios. But a comment made me consider, was I too harsh on Roasted Studios?
With the open house out of the way, life is a little quieter around the rehab. But there's still plenty of work to do. Very busy day. It's a couple days after.
Was I too rough
We have to get everything all completely scrubbed out.
on Roasted Studios? Was I
A lot of the leases.
was I too quick?
Animals that have to go today. Here's a bunch of patients.
Was I too quick
Released. All of these skunks came in as
in
except that one that stunk up the open house.
discussing a channel
Clearly capable of defending himself.
that I had only seen
Release. And luckily for us, Alice
a couple of minutes of?
day off to take things. We don't have to leave the farm, and we can get all the work done that we need to because it was all of it today.
You know,
It is friggin' dangerous.
it's no secret
Oh yeah, get your back up. That's great. Angry sex. Yeah, no, you were supposed to stay in. Wrangling skunks is
that
as tricky as it sounds. All carriers.
abuse is bad.
But Allison's been at Hope for Wildlife for 8 summers.
It's no secret
Plenty of experience.
that abuse goes on all over the world. It's no secret that abuse is a cycle that needs to be broken. And
And breathe. No sun moves, guys.
you know,
Give credit where
psychological,
Allison just got
otherwise known as emotional abuse,
without getting sprayed. At least so
is
far.
devastating. Actually, there are many forms of there are many forms of
Potential stink bug.
there are many forms of abuse. There are physical, mental,
One of the little stinkers let one fly.
psychological, which I guess you could say mental, but psychological is the scientific name for it. Um, there's, did I say verbal? There are so many different kinds of abuse, it's unreal.
I don't even matter. It's gonna stink for a week and a half.
And I don't like really talking about this,
I think it's right here. It's just as good as anything.
but
Synchronized.
might as well,
1, 2, 3.
might as well get it out there.
Go that way.
Coming from
What the hell just happened? I'm being half asleep.
not only a YouTuber but a son,
Oh man, you fat.
um,
Oh my god, they're chubby.
you know, and I'm not trying to gloss over any facts here.
Running a wildlife rehab isn't
Um,
just a job. It's not just hard work.
you know,
There's plenty of emotional ups and downs.
you know, Michael Pickaboy. You know, he watched his excuse me. He watched his nephews, and that that footage that Roasted Studios showed was when him um Angry Grandpa. I don't know if I do not know for the, I don't know if Michael's mom Tina was still married to grandpa or not. Um but let's talk about the gaming rating system. There's E10, T, and M. M. E stands for everyone. E10 stands for everyone 10 and up. T stands for teen. M stands for mature. Um, there's nothing that I can say. Only I'm gonna give you guys my personal my personal my personal feelings. Um, you know, I've also watched scary movies when I was younger, and you know the scenes in horror films where it's all quiet and the person thinks they're safe, person or people, and then and then something jumps something jumps out, and then then the viewer jumps. That's the same tactic that um, video games employ because it works. And you know, I heard what um, what what chart I can't even believe I'm speaking his name. Um, I have heard what um, I have heard what Charlie. Well, he had a name. He had a YouTube channel name called Charlie Chill. Then it was then it was Charlie. Then it was Charlie something. And now he has a channel called The Outsiders. I did hear that for throughout the last moments of Angry Grandpa's life, well, not moments, but months, basically when he got, basically when Angry Grandpa got diagnosed with with uh, with cancer. It was known then that wasn't known to us then, but it was known to us a little later that after Angry Grandpa's passing, Charlie Marvin Green the second, no, I think the third. I think Charlie Marvin Green the second. Turns out he was abusing his father. And, you know, a kid, well, according to Angry Grandpa, Charlie was always he was always a trouble child. Always causing trouble. And what? And, you know, as far as kids not playing games that they're not supposed to, I agree with that. I understand that the rating system is there for a reason. But coming from someone that played rated M for mature games when I was young, obviously I didn't know what the rating system meant. But as far as Michael filming his nephews playing a rated M for mature game, I really don't see the problem with it. You know, and again, guys, this is a really touchy subject for me because, you know, was abused by my dad. Physical, mental, verbal, all of it. I mean, you know, now
resources, and a lot of its employees are
Now, you know, it it sucks to see that, you know,
across North America. And I've talked to like 5 fisher experts, and you have to do something release on these animals. 2% success on hard release, 85%
you know,
success on soft release.
it's hard.
So, like, why would you mess with
It's hard for me to understand
a soft release works?
why people do the things that they do.
Still pitching a soft release,
Um,
but she isn't sure Henderson
with all
will ever be
with all due respect
I don't know. They won't tell me. I just like to know.
to,
You know what? I don't know. And I can't
well, as far as abuse and breaking the cycle goes, I think the Green family has broken that cycle.
This is the most beautiful animal.
Because yes, I will admit that in the early parts of Angry Grandpa, the content with him and, well, the content with Angry Grandpa and his wife Tina,
Was really special.
just
And
they would get into it and they would bring out like brooms and pancake mix and uh
simple as that.
it it's all fun. Really, I mean, yeah, the early parts could, it
You didn't weigh him,
it was borderline abuse is what it was.
and I figured you guys
Entertainment abuse, there's a fine
I
line.
put it through it twice.
Now, as far as one of Michael's nephews having Asperger's, I don't know. But to my knowledge, there are no. He Jacob has no. Um, Jacob has no signs of Asperger's.
These are their last moments together. This is a play now.
So, you know,
They have the coolest smell. It smells sweet, sweet.
Roasted Studios.
I want it to have a happy ending, and I really don't know if it's going to. I think, they may want him.
But I do have to say this:
Facility. They don't have a fisher.
Michael's turned out to be a good kid,
So my
and
fear is that he will become
he's
part of their program. Basically,
he's
they
turned out
took an
to
animal because they felt
be a good
they had the
uncle.
right to, because they wanted it, with no regard for that animal.
You know, it's no secret that we all miss AGP. Now, as far as Daddy 05 has been proven to be a child abuser, so
Even if Anderson went
yeah.
free and died in 6 months,
So,
I'd feel better about that than the rest of
Rose,
the time probably at the zoo. Now, if I tried a soft release and it
okay.
failed terribly, I wouldn't feel as
I'm a
bad
humble
as
guy,
as
and
they
so I'm gonna humble myself and
could
say,
experience the quality of life.
Roasted
But I don't think
Studios.
I deserve that right to have him and to make those decisions. I don't think that the government should take him for their zoo just because they need
I'm sorry for what I said.
I need to know he's okay.
I'm Hardcore Christopher.
I always am.
Keep it hardcore, everyone.